Uh, don't worry about it. Kind of fucked up, but it's fixed up. Okay. I will unmute y'all in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Y'all can talk now.
Alright. By the way, if you're hoping to be unmuted, you definitely aren't on the stream, so
I know.
okay. Just making sure. Alright. Australia versus Indonesia C.
Yeah, you got your Seed 7 versus Seed 10. Should be a super competitive match today.
Yeah. Now, we are potentially like 4 minutes late, so is there... Like, what's the update on the lobby? Are we playing warm-ups, or have we... Alright, here's the qualifier stats, I guess. Alright.
The warm-ups are starting, yeah.
No,
Okay,
yeah,
they're
it's
just starting
warm-ups.
warm-ups. And, okay, so picks and bans will happen after that. Alright, right, here's Australia's stats. As you can see, like, very just all-round good on everything. Like, the only real, like, low points here are that no mod 1 and the no mod 5, but I mean, like, the no mod 5, like, I mean, the no mod 1, first off, is, like, very easy to just find a shit miss in one place. So, like, not necessarily even that bad, and, like, no mod 5, obviously gimmick, so, I mean, or potentially speed in quals pools, so, sort of, like, being bad at no mod 5 in quals, I don't think is like the biggest show of like skill, because it's like one of a few potential skill sets that could show up in later no mod 5s and no mod 6s.
Yeah, I think it's also important to note here, if you're on the side of Indonesia, kind of hard to pick into anything here. I think you just have to pick into your strengths, because Australia seems to be a very well-rounded team. They don't really lack in anything. Like a no mod 1 C25 could just easily be like a couple of shit misses, you know? But
Yeah,
then you're also like looking at like maybe the overperformance on Nomad 3, Seed 3 is the highest, but that could just simply be like a really good run from the entire team. It doesn't necessarily mean they're always really good on Nomad 3, because Nomad 3 tends to be a bit more of that sort of gamble slot. But I think
yeah.
if you're Indo, you will just stick to your strengths here. I believe Indo's C strengths were like Nomad, so maybe they'll just stick to the Nomad pool here, because we'll have to see what they come up with in their picks and bans.
Yeah, no mod and DT is seeming to be very strong, but I think, you know, DT1 and DT2 were just very high scoring maps overall. I think, like, notably, I think anything that Indonesia C picks into Australia could be a breakpoint for Australia, whereas I think Australia probably have, like, 1 or 2 points that they can feel semi-confident about, like, not being breakpointed by Indonesia C on. I mean, obviously, it's, like, I don't think at this low SR and, like, this early in the groups, in the bracket, that any of these like teams can probably upset any of these maps. But I think like Australia has probably like 1 or 2 of these maps that they can pick that they can feel more confident in winning than like it being a relatively close coin flip, which I feel Indonesia C is probably going to have to win a few of those if they want to win this match.
I think Australia do have some like really solid pick options here. I think Indonesia C tends to struggle more at the modded kind of pools on the hidden hard rock, and in particular that Nomad 3, which Australia excelled at during quals. So I think maybe it's a bit more you just have to pick into your strengths, like Nomad 1, maybe just pure mechanics, Nomad 2, or even that mech tech. And it seems like their tapping and DT seems to be their strong suit here. So if you're Indo, I think you should stick to that and probably aim for that Nomad 2, Nomad 1 early on. Try and get some points off Australia, because Australia, I think, are very much gonna dive into hidden and hard rock based off these stats.
Alright, I'm hearing that warm-ups are currently going. are we potentially able to switch over to that? We have 5 clients. Alright,
6-player doesn't exist. So maybe there's just no one on 6th slot? Or...
no, it's just the client isn't showing, because look, all of the 2 players we can see right now in Indonesia C scored isn't total. There's the 6th slot.
Oh, welcome back. Yeah.
The WAM's just not playing this, so it's a 400k score lead to Australia, but I think like this is an
I don't
alt
think
map.
it matters.
Yeah, I
Maybe.
it's not gonna matter, but what I mean is like sometimes these like warm-ups can be a good show of like skill, right? Like in comfortability.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
so,
I mean, they picked last year's. I believe this was used last year, No Mod 3, at one of the early rounds. I
Yeah,
can't quite recall, but I believe said he pulled this.
I mean, one of the players had a really solid score. I mean, Drift there on the other side as well, with a 890k. I think this map is also significantly above pool SR, right? Current pool SR is
I think it was pulled for 4. Maybe it was pulled for 4.4, maybe 4.6. I can't remember.
well.
I would assume it's pulled
well,
for 4.6.
I mean, the SR right now is 4.59 on the map, so normally
Yeah,
it's
but
a
then
little
like,
under, so
but the rework changed everything.
yeah, I know.
So I like SR is so versatile now in all these pools. Let me check when this was pulled. This was pulled in round of 16 last year. At the time, it was 4.15 SR.
Alright, we have
Unless they just
Lemon
chose a higher
Cookie
diff.
in the lobby.
Wait, this is a banger. This is actually a certified banger.
The AR8 diff that's
Wait, why did they choose the
5.53
AR8 one?
SR. Yeah, we have a 5.5 star hidden 2 here on Lemon Melon Cookie.
It's this one.
Oh, I've
I'm
got
this
pretty
one's
sure I
so
played
hellish.
this in tournament before. Who's warm? This is Indonesia C's warm up, so surely we're about to see a pop off. It's
Surely,
either
yeah, it's
that
just one
or
player who learnt this map.
it's either that or we're about to see Drift just like do something on this. I don't know.
Guess we'll see him.
Lemon cookie. God.
All right.
Oh, yeah, Drift playing you hidden, of course.
Anybody? Okay, yeah, Drift's playing with hidden. All of the people on Indonesia C are playing without no fail on their own warm up, which means
They're
that
just
because
that confident.
I'm not sure if they're that confident. They're playing it not horribly, but notably, if all 3 of the players on Indonesia C fail this map, it will just end. Because one team has fully failed, and so, yeah. Like, their own warm-up map will end early if that happens. I mean, none of them have failed so far. I think their HP is, we obviously can't see the HP stats down there, because, normally HP is just, like, irrelevant, but I think HP on this is, like, relatively...
I would assume 5. But I guess you never know. Sometimes they do 4 for weird gimmick maps like this. But it doesn't seem like Indo's like particularly struggling. They're just kind of like dropping a miss here and there. So I don't know what kind of strategy this is, but maybe it's just a scare tactic.
I mean, they are doing better than Australia on this.
They're
So...
bluffing.
Yeah, I think that's partially in the fact that Drift picked hidden on this, and I've just been watching him struggle this entire time. Because, yeah, sight reading this with hidden is just not friendly.
No, sight reading this with hidden is like fun. What?
Okay.
What do you
I
define
guess
as fun?
if you're... yeah, define
No,
fun.
no, fine, not fun. This
it's
map is just
fine.
not fun in general, but this is sight readable on hidden, surely.
I guess if you're like insane at hidden, yeah.
Polish, you could sight read this on hidden, surely.
Okay, no. You know that's a lie.
Alright, Indonesia C has been doing pretty solid. None of them have failed yet, I don't think, which is, you know, W.
Props to that.
And they are currently diffing Australia right now, so. Let's hope that they put mods on if we pick a free mod map.
You'd hope so.
It's up to Ref.
Well, I definitely think Strict Lane is that map because 6 misses is quite interesting. I don't know whether he just
Oh
had
yeah,
the wrong
only
offset.
6 misses. Damn.
Yeah, like 251 max combo, but also like 74% AC. So
Yeah, that's a questionable thing. And maybe it's just that's what I was
combo
gonna say.
gamer.
The wrong offset, or like just maybe not the best at hacking, but clearly decent at reading. No mod, like no mod stacks and stuff.
Yeah. Alright, we're gonna get the rolls here. In
And
a
we're
second.
moving.
I mean,
Uh,
the players' names in the chat are showing up as the team for Australia, and the
yeah,
yellow.
the colors are correct in chat, but
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I don't know for. I mean, I will figure it out. Whatever. Okay, I'll
Oh,
pick red
is
and.
this for like ref
Okay,
shit,
red is
or-
green. Red is green.
Oh, okay.
Interestingly enough,
Oh,
we do see that free
for
mod.
adding picks, yeah.
Yellow is blue.
We see the free mod 1 get protect, and then the free mod 2 get protect. So both free mods protected. It's a bit
So,
interesting. Free mod 1 I didn't quite expect from Indo. Maybe they're just trying to stick to what they know and mechanically diff Australia.
Yeah. But yeah, Polish.
sense.
Which would you do if you had the choice here as Indo C?
That's my first pick. I would immediately pick no mod 4.
No, as in for like picking between first protect and ban, or second pick, or
I would definitely want
second-
to first protect and first ban.
Yeah.
and why?
I think Indo would benefit a lot from that because Australia is more of a reactive team. Because they since they're more all-rounder, they have it doesn't really matter what you ban, but for Indo, the first protect might make a difference in the point.
Because I personally would have gone with second protect and second ban. Because I don't like if you protect first, there's a chance that like your opponents were gonna protect that map. I mean slim, but there's always
I don't
the
think that I don't think that overlap happens here with how the
and then if
performance
it
of walls.
doesn't, and then if it doesn't, I don't think that there's any advantage to protecting second. If you like, I don't think there's any advantage or disadvantage. Like, if you're not protecting, if you're not going to protect like the same thing that your opponent was going to protect and or ban, there's no real
no,
advantage to protecting
but
or
what
banning
I'm
first
saying-
and second for me.
Well, what I'm saying is, if you're protecting something, you know Australia is not going to protect. They're going to protect something that you want to ban, because the difference in the skill sets on these teams is pretty obvious. So in that case, you want to first ban, so that way you can ban something that they won't pick into.
Well, yeah, but you're going to get to do that if you're banning second anyway. Like, you don't get to
but
ban
like,
before
it's
they
better to have
protect.
it's better to have that first, though.
I personally don't think it matters, but here we're playing No Mod 5 anyway, so Australia's
guess
first
we are.
pick, No Mod 5, rhythm map.
Rhythm map, kind of one of the easier maps in the pool, as far as I've seen, but it can still like really come down to accuracy here.
Did y'all see what got banned?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no mod 4. A no mod 4 ban is actually probably the correct choice if you're Australia, based off like qual stats. Indo seemed very comfortable on tech, and Australia not as much. But then I also didn't expect this pick from Australia, but maybe they're just trying to like win on that gimmick against Indo, because you saw Australia's gimmick scores on quals, it was not great, so maybe it was just kind of like a bad run. I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah.
So maybe
mean,
that's why they're trying to.
I think
do
it
this.
could also be like a combination of that and themselves feeling pretty confident. Also, Strict Lane trying to put on relax before the ref turned off. Before ref turned off free mod.
That's quite funny.
Ref lock in.
And they got a lot to do, and they got around to it.
Yeah,
So.
yeah, it's fine.
I mean, we should be starting the map somewhat soon. Alright, here we go. We're getting the good
So we
lucks.
got a interesting
we got a
lineup
good
here.
luck.
I'm not.
We'll have Fumos.
Rift, Chin, and
Not very
Average for
far.
Australia, Strict Lane, Dewam, and Dazel for Indo. Let's see.
Okay, the score fixed.
Yeah. Alright, Indo off to a very early lead. I mean, a short map as well. Like, Ak is probably like I feel like AC will be pretty huge, but any breaks on such a short map will be
I
like
think
monumental.
I think there was actually a break very early on from Jin on side of Australia, and that's what's keeping the score lead in the favor of Indo. Granted, it was very early on in the map, so anything could really
Oh, yeah.
happen.
Let's see for the better. Yep.
The AC right now is the main thing that's flipping this lead. Like it's
Yeah.
been flip flopping with just AC drops and on both sides.
Oh, but you do see that like climb very high, as Australia tends to pull ahead with that AC lead ever so slightly. But it's genuinely a matter of if you miss, that might be the end of the map. So interestingly enough, despite that miss early on, just the amount of AC drops coming in from the side of Indonesia does not help their case, as this extends to a 50k score lead.
Yeah. I think like any break though in this map from either side is probably going to be where this flips or just like where something crazy happens. It's like if we see the break, obviously it could be a 6-way FC on this. With
Yeah, but the score's going crazy right now as we hit this ending, but it seems like Oz will tail away with this on their first pick.
The very end.
Average does miss, but
I
there's
don't think there's enough
no
time.
time. There's just simply no time left. So Australia will run away with that, despite being the only team that had 2 misses. The accuracy did prevail, and they will comfortably lead 1-0 on their first pick.
Unfortunately, the triple FC was just not enough with Dazel being 86% AC, unfortunately. I think like it was a very strong score from Indo. Like a triple FC normally wins you the map, right? But I mean, Australia just having 2 breaks at the very start and end, so had very minimal effect on their scores. And I mean, the AC was just better.
Yeah, the accuracy just allowed them to overrun them,
Bro.
especially really nice scores coming out from Strict and Dewam trying to fight back against that, but alas, it was not enough, as the accuracy just proved to be fatal. So we'll move into the second.
I want to address the fact that we are literally streaming this match on all 3 channels. What are we doing?
Wait, why do we have 3 streams?
Yeah, we are literally doing it for some reason. No idea why.
Wait, so
well,
it's being streamed on NWC2 and 3?
Yep.
Why?
Who is streaming this?
Someone said, hold on. I think it's Simply Rain. And who else? Simply Rain.
It does seem like it's live on every other channel. But anyway, regardless of that, we will move into this DT1 pick from Indo. Definitely a wise choice, but it's still very coin flip because Australia proved to be a decent DT team as well. So they're just hoping to maybe edge out those mechanics over Australia.
Yeah. In DT1, I feel like very consistency, like at this level. I think I'd imagine most DT1s, you know, should be comfortable for a lot of the players here, and I think we might see another situation of what we saw in the No Mod 5 of who can act it better, because I mean these 2 teams are both very strong and it is early days, so I think we could definitely be seeing a lot of FCs on this map. Potentially like any break on this map could be like the difference between their team winning and losing. Like I think if we see a break, that could just potentially be the map unless we see a response, like, or some other break from the other team.
Yeah, it's not impossible to break on this. 240 BPM isn't always the most comfortable, since some people tend to play 200 or 210 better. But 240 is definitely a higher BPM than usual. So we'll see what Indo has with planned with this pick. As we'll move into the initial stages of the map, not finding anything notable. Both teams looking pretty solid, but that slight score lead in the favor of Indo due to that accuracy.
Yeah, so far it's just gonna be an accuracy war unless we see a break. Like, and as we know, both these teams are very strong, so like it's quite hard to commentate on accuracy wars sometimes, but I mean, this accuracy lead is building score for Indo-C here. Australia falling a little bit behind, but at any moment somebody could find a break, and that's what'll like start to swing the score to one side or the other.
Yeah, and we hit that 1/3 of the mark. You do see Kablian and Dawam really extend this 50k lead due to that accuracy being both comfortably around the 98 mark. Only Drift really to hold the accuracy in contest, but it's not looking great.
We have 90. Is that 90? High 98 and now 298s and a 97 on Indo-C. We have 297s and a 96. Is that on Oz?
Yes.
So just very slight difference, like 1% between all.
Oh, but a miss from Kablian. So that's going to really switch the score over to Australia as that lead starts trailing away. You need Australia to miss here if you're Indonesia in order to win this.
Yeah, you're probably going to need to see
another
misses,
miss
honestly.
From Kablian, and I think the nerves are really getting to Kablian here as he does find a couple of misses despite having a really strong accuracy. So Australia will start to extend this lead further and further as they power through the pick from Indo, and it might be the first break point taken away here.
Yeah, if Indo want to win this, they're going to have to see probably a full team collapse here now with how long is left, and there goes Jin, but you're going to need to see more than that, and with Kablian trading it out, it's not going to be enough.
And we'll enter the final stage of the map here. I just don't think there's enough time, even with average dropping a miss there. Or maybe there is a bit of time.
But there's a bit of time, but I don't think it's enough to swing it. No, it's definitely not.
Gave it like another 10 seconds.
Oh, the spinner had it so much.
It did halve. It did halve the.
Yeah, this power of spin to win. Australia does not have spinner gamers.
They don't have spinner gamers, but apparently they have combo gamers.
I mean, a double FC from Awam and Power Neek, very strong scores there. Drift able to match them on that FC, but unfortunately that midway miss from Kablian just hard capped their score, and unfortunately it was just not enough to take down Australia's two late misses in Better Jin and Average Gal.
Two late misses, but not really enough as their scores sit at that 900k mark. Yeah, that halfway miss from Kablian really tanked Indonesia's pick and allowed Australia to run away with their first breakpoint, as they immediately shot on their next pick being NWC 3.
NWC 3. Why did I say DT? NWC 3.
I really want the T3 picked, right?
I don't know if it'll get picked much. It's quite a weird pick, so it requires like an interesting team composition to play it. Or maybe it's just a gamble pick in the end of the day.
NWC 3, I mean, in quals, they got third on it, or fourth. I mean, either way,
I believe
they were very strong.
Indo was like 2030?
I think Indo was like 29th, I think.
Yeah, something like that. So, definitely a wise choice from Australia here. But then again, it's NWC 3. It's very, very easy to miss on this kind of map. It just depends on whether Indonesia can lock in.
Oh no.
Which is not impossible. Oh.
Maple just had a power outage.
Oh.
Yeah, it's gonna take a while now.
Who?
Maple is the ref of this match. So yeah.
Do we need? Oh wait, we can't add a ref.
Furina might cover it up right now.
Oh wait, you can add ref somebody, right? Because you got add ref, so we can see the chat.
I don't think I can like interact with the chat, to be honest. Yeah, I cannot.
Do you have chat for Osu or
no? It's just a client. I can see the chat, but I cannot interact with it.
Well, I mean, there's an app that most refs use. It's called Chat for Osu.
But I don't have it.
That's unfortunate. I guess we have no way to unfortunately get a ref back in the lobby and we have no way of telling the players that this is happening because there's no ref in the lobby. So we're just gonna kind of have to sit here and hope that the power outage goes
if
through,
they're in
unless we want to
stream,
create a new lobby. We could create a new lobby. Is the only other thing that we
Drift,
could do.
Drift noticed there's no ref in the lobby. Let me just should we just ping the players and let them know what's going on?
Yeah, you ping the players, let them know. I'm gonna ask if we should set up a new lobby.
We don't know how long the power outage is happening for. So maybe we might need to add ref someone and continue the match.
Get streamer to ref a lobby, I wish. Should I learn how to ref?
I mean, that would require downloading the software for it, unless you're gonna log in with actual OSU, but then there's an issue of you being on
Yeah, I cannot
OSU.
use the tourney client and also at the same time.
Alright. We're probably gonna have to get a new lobby here. I mean, it's kind of scuffed.
Indeed, it is kind of scuffed.
Let me get up the referee thing.
Do I do a quick ping?
Did you not already ping saying that this is happening?
Okay, they know that we had a power outage. Power LRF. Bruh.
Don't L the ref. They can't change the fact that there's a power outage.
It just happens. It can happen for me as well, just out of nowhere. You never know.
Let me invite the players here. Oh wait, do we have a... It seems Ngok is gonna cover it. Never mind. I think.
I don't know.
Because, I mean, they're kind of playing around on the sheet, so I'm like...
Oh.
Do you see the new one?
Not yet.
You might have to restart client.
Oh dear.
Can you ping the players to let them know that this is happening?
I have.
Players know already.
That there's a new lobby? Okay, I see people coming in now.
Oh, number 3 was just picked right now.
Yep, number 3.
So we don't need to change lobby, that's cool.
Seems like we're back. Hello, ref number 2. Yeah, the first ref got slimed out.
Slimed out. They can't do this term. Slimed out.
Oh, the ref came back apparently. Is this true?
I don't know. According to who?
Wait, are we in this lobby now, or are we in the other lobby?
We're in the same lobby, nothing changed, and
Okay.
seems like Nomad 3 was picked in the same lobby.
Okay, we're good.
And all the players have got invites. Hopefully.
Wait, we are changing the lobby your way or what?
Yeah. We don't need to worry about the lobby I made now, because Ref has power back. Let's hope
Oh wait,
that.
so Lady Furna is back? Is that what I'm hearing?
The ref is back.
That was a quick power outage. Lucky power came back quickly. Gotta hope it
Yeah.
doesn't happen again, because that can also... They can also just crash again right after, which is
Usually
kinda
the
miserable.
power outage is like split second, it just disappears and comes back like right after.
Yes.
Okay, it seems that Rain also had ad ref perms because they were streaming on the second channel, and they were able to add somebody because they have chat for Osu.
Yeah.
At least we get to listen to Eve for a good while.
True.
You can't really go wrong with Eve.
One live is Nomad 3, such a huge spike from the last round.
Absolutely. The control definitely picks up in this map a lot more. And definitely feels the most typical Nomad 3 out of all the ones seen so far. Those are those like curve sliders, low alt patterns. Yeah, the whole thing. Quite a long consistency check. No real easy part on this map.
Yeah,
As we
we
move
have
into the early
3
stages.
minutes.
Streamer dipping to the bottom.
All right. We have 3 minutes of some consistency alt. I assume the choruses pick it up a little bit, but for the most part, we're gonna. I feel like there's any sort of area can cause a break, and there we go. There's Dawam, early break. Shouldn't
does
matter
find that
too
early
much. It
miss.
is 3 minutes, but
3 minutes, but especially coming up with his first Ki, anything could really happen. So Triple FC for Australia still might go south real quick as we move into this chorus now.
all right,
Where you
here
see
we
that
go.
control element really pick up, and the score. Another break from Indonesia, fourth THA or fourther. Not entirely sure how to pronounce. Does find a miss. So that triple for FC for Australia is holding them strong as they extend their lead to the 100k mark out of the first Ki.
All right, Average's slider shape is looking real shaky right now. Well, not the cursor movement.
Oh, and oh my god, the nerves coming out from Average Girl does allow for a miss. So definitely some hope from Indonesia now. But they just got to get Power Nig. Wait, did Power Nig break as well? I missed it.
No, Powernik's fine. Powernik's holding.
Okay, Power Nig's fine. Sorry.
Powernik's
But,
on
I
the
guess-
FC, but they're gonna have to see a breakout from Australia if they want to take this back. The supporting combo from Dawam and Fortha will almost certainly start to bring this over if somebody from Australia misses, but that is a if. Australia's still holding the double FC and don't want to let it go.
Yeah, Exudia and Drift here definitely holding the line for Australia because those supporting combos under Indonesia do slowly build back up. And especially with this last Ki, anything can really happen still, so it's not over just yet. But you are asking a tall ask for both Australian players to miss on this Ki.
I mean, there is one triangle that I have seen trip up many people. But
Oh,
there
but
goes
Powernik
Powernik,
finds a
that's the
break.
one FC. I think it might, Australia would need a collapse now for Indonesia to take it over. Like, everybody would need to break and...
Oh, that triangle, nobody missed on it. But Powernik does find another break, so I do think there's no longer any more time for Indonesia to make any sort of comeback, and Australia
Yeah,
will
not with 400k in these combos. There's no more time. Australia
find
closing
that
out
double
their
FC.
second pick.
Double FC here for Australia. Really comfortable stuff. Another 3 string of S ranks, but misses a miss on the slow section from Average Gal. Denies the triple FC, but it doesn't matter because those scores from Drift and Exusia is enough to carry Australia to a 3-0 score lead over Indo.
I'd like to point out that commentator number 2 pinged us saying that it's 2:41 drain. Thanks, commentator number 2.
Well, yeah,
Sorry,
I said 3 minutes.
Thanks, streamer number 2. Thank you, streamer number 2.
Why am I getting corrected for saying no more 3 is like 3 minutes long? I'm rounding up, okay? Whatever.
Well, no, it says 3 minutes on the client we're looking at. I assume that on their client it says the drain time anyway.
I updated the laser client. It doesn't save a drain time for me. I don't know why. Well,
Tomato, tomato,
Interesting.
as far as I'm concerned.
All right, Indo C. This is their last pick before the next ban phase. They pick number
They
2.
really-
Hopefully,
they really
Indo C
should.
can win this.
They should see some comfort in this, considering they were one of the higher seeded teams on No Mod 2 for quals. And they really need this point here, because Australia is looking pretty strong with that 3-0 score lead, so yeah, if you're Indo, you're hoping for something at this point, as before that second ban phase.
Like, Indo just cannot get to this ban phase 4-0 down with Australia having not picked their protect yet. That is like the nightmare scenario for Indo C.
Yeah, but we do get to see this custom come out as well, I'd like to mention. It's again a custom map by Lenexus. Really, really cool of Lenexus to put a lot of effort into mapping this. Did take some time, but we ended up getting this out. So this is a basic 160 BPM burst/stream hybrid map on Dandalus Self-Portrait. It is an actual known song. I believed it was used in Laser Grand Arena or COE, I can't remember. But it was used as a Hard Rock 2. And it's quite an interesting map because of how the break core elements go, so it allows for that tapping.
Now, if I'm correct, this map, despite being 4.4 stars, does have a few like 9 bursts and like longer like tapping sections in it, which you would normally struggle to find here. And I think the like having that custom allows us to actually be able to check for longer sort of tapping at these low SR pools.
Interestingly enough, there was another map that I was gonna pull in the case that this wasn't used, and it was 180 BPM and had some like 7-note bursts in it. It's a pretty known map. It's like that one city map, Running Man or something. Was going to use that, but ended up with this, which I think is a lot better because of how much more stamina and bursts there are in total despite the lower BPM.
Alright,
but early days now.
We're getting into the map now. Big ACK lead right now for Indonesia C. We have Exusia just combo gaming this down on 70%, and if they can hold it and we do see a breakout from one of the Indonesian players, that combo gaming can work, but for now, that score lead is just so heavily in Indonesia C's favor because of that.
Yeah, that ACK lead is just so powerful here, and all players sitting very comfortably showing their strength at this mechanics side of the pool, as their accuracies don't dwindle in comparison to the rest of Australia. Only Bettergin here with a 99, but Drift and Exusia are not finding any noticeable accuracy. So Indo's 200k score lead moving into the halfway point of the map.
Yeah, Indo C looks so comfortable on this. 298s and a near 98% ACK on all of the players. Jin with a 99, is that?
Yeah,
and then
99, yeah.
Rift with a 94, and Exusia still combo gaming this down at 79. Will actually matter if one of them breaks, but I think like we're getting to the point in the map that even if one of them breaks, it's probably not enough because it's like so far into the map. The combo has been enough, because Exusia's probably only getting like 600k like with this FC, and I think like it might be too little too late if we don't see
Definitely.
too
Even
great.
you do see fourther find a couple misses there, but there's just no time. So even though the score lead starts heading towards Australia, Indonesia does find a win on their pick. So that's very nice for them. I imagine they really needed that. So you will see them run away with their first point of the match here. So no sweep, and definitely a wise pick here for them.
All right, Indonesia avoiding that nightmare scenario of going it down 4-0 before that ban phase with the Protect in hand. Australia obviously still has their Protector, hopefully guarantee TB and potentially another pick to close it out before then, but like before all of that can happen, we must go into our second ban phase. Australia first to ban here.
Yeah, we are seeing Australia's first ban, and if I'm them, I'm immediately banning anything and all tapping, because Indonesia's a Indonesia C, sorry, is a very strong tapping team, and they do ban that
They
number
banned
one. Definitely
Nomad
a good
1.
choice. Number one being a hybrid tapping map makes a lot of sense if you're Australia, because Indonesia definitely showed their fangs on that Nomad 2. So good choice for Australia, and if I'm Indonesia, I'm probably banning anything Hard Rock. I would imagine they're trying to ban Hard Rock 2. But you never know. Maybe they'll switch it up.
I mean, they may also ban that hidden one potentially. I'm not sure. I mean, they seemed like equally uncomfortable on hidden and hard rock, but I think any of the maps at this like low SR could potentially have somebody who feels more comfortable than Qual's maps. They're asking if they can ban TB, and then they ban hard rock too.
Bro.
Can they ban TB? Can I ban Strict Lane? That's what I want to
They
know.
are
How dare you
a
ban
bit
a custom
biased
map?
Polish.
Yeah, it's very biased. No, I'm a bias towards custom maps. Okay.
Yeah, that's biased. If players don't
But,
want to play the customs, they don't want to play the customs. But the
yeah, but I
custom map
modded those
did a great
customs. Okay.
job.
No, the customs here are really good. I'm very happy with how they turned out. But you do see that Hard Rock 2 ban come out, as I mentioned. So it'll move into Australia's pick. I wonder if they'll pick into their Protect, or maybe just do something simple like Hard Rock 1 or Hidden 1 and try Aim Gap Indonesia. So I doubt they pick any DTs here, but I could be wrong.
I think, I personally, if I was Australia, I would potentially consider using the Protect here. Because guaranteeing TB, I feel like is a very huge, like I feel like that's like a milestone that you'd like to cross, you know? I mean, you can do it later, but like if you lose your pick and then Indonesia wins their next pick, they have the momentum going into your Protect, like, so I personally would probably pick the Protect, but I could see why you might leave it until you're like 4-1 up, so or like
No, you do see
you're
you
at
do see
4.
that pick of Free Mod 2 come out. One of the hardest maps in the pool, as everyone has complained about in map pool feedback. I wonder what kind of mod lineup we're seeing here on either side. Wonder who will have to tank the hard rock, notably one of the harder mods for this. Some people said it's easier, some people said it's harder, but as far as I'm aware, it's probably one of the harder mods, considering it is
I
flow
mean,
alt.
It's the hardest map in the pool. Surely we see an overmod. Surely there's an overmod, right?
An overmod on the
Someone's
hardest
gonna
map in the
play
pool would be
easy.
very interesting.
Yeah, we have an easy hidden flashlights, surely.
Oh my goodness gracious.
I
Are
mean,
we
if
even
you're like
allowed the
planning on
flashlight?
throwing,
You really like to
I don't know.
gamble, I guess.
I don't think you're allowed flashlight.
I mean, easy hidden at the very least you can. Is there an extra like multiplier for easy hidden, or is it just like easy and then like you have
There
your
is an
easy
extra
and there's
multiplier.
just normal?
So easy hidden is typically 0.2x above the easy multiplier, but that can vary based off the map. I think
Well,
for
is
this,
that
it is
like the
quite high.
custom multiplier that you're adding, or is that just the hidden that it adds base?
The easy hidden is absolutely harder, so more often than not, you will see the multiplier go up on most maps. So it is custom added because the easy multiplier is also added for how score v2 functions, not score v1.
Alright, I think we might be getting into the map in a second. I mean, average is saying good luck, have fun, so maybe we're getting to the
Looks
map.
like it.
I'd have to imagine that average, hidden, Jin, no
Jin
mod?
hard rock
Or
is. I think Jin
hard
would be
rock?
hard rock. I wonder who's gonna take
either
hard
Drift
rock on
or Jin
Indo.
is hard rock. I mean, who's
I think you just
Indo's
put your.
hidden and who's Indo's hard rock
I think you just.
player?
I think you just put your strongest player on no mod, but you do see those mods come out. You do see hard rock for Power Nick, hidden for Cablian, and though I'm on no mod,
And
but
average
is just not playing.
Okay, the client was not loading. Average on easy, not hidden, and drift on hard rock for Australia. Cadlian showing the early break on the hidden. Is that? That looks like. No, okay, no, that isn't. I'm just blind.
It's not bench, I
mean,
don't think, but you do see an early break from Drift.
Drift as well.
But yeah, so it's pretty even score lead. I think the accuracy on the side of Indo a bit stronger, as you see an SS on either side for the no mod players, and the easy multiplier not doing enough just yet. But Cablian finds another break.
Is the easy multiplier actually affecting the bar that we see? Also, average goes down as well. That's huge.
Average does not.
There's 2 FCs on Indo and
2 FCs.
One FC and 1 recovery from Drift. And
yeah, but interestingly enough, with the break, Australia's still leading, but it is slowly climbing back towards Indo. But no, another miss from Cablian. This hidden proving to be very uncomfortable for him.
And there goes Power Nick. That's really bad.
That's a bad, bad break. And you'll see that Australia will start railing at the score lead as a strong showing from Drift and Jin keep them in favor. Another miss from Power Nick, and I don't think it's looking good with Indonesia.
If Indonesia want any chance back in this map, they're going to need to see Drift and Jin break right now. And there goes Jin. That's one of the 2, and that's the no mod player. That's the no mod player. And
the curse is too strong.
The curse is so strong here. But is there enough
the
combo
hard
on the
rock
side
player is the one that's holding is the thing.
Oh my god.
Like, that's the most dangerous combo.
I don't think there's time. There's just no time. We're at the end of the map now. And Drift is not looking like he's letting up this combo. But you do see the one break. And it's over.
Now
it is so over.
Yeah, so what is Drift doing?
Nice score from Drift. Keeps Australia firmly in the lead.
Oh my god,
And
power
they
in your
do win that
graph looks
protect.
like an actual mountainscape.
Yeah, I mean that's just the hard rock effect. I mean, Pawnik doing honestly quite solid on hard rock. Very hard to act this. OD 9.1 on a CS 6.5 map is gonna feel uncomfortable for like NWC players. Like getting 317 combo on this is just like that's no small feat. Like it's just that Drift makes it look like so much less than it is. That is a very good score
That
from
is just
everybody really. It's just Drift
that is just combo game at its finest.
Yeah. I mean, okay, Indo C picking their protect, pretty expected. It's their last opportunity to pick their protect if they end up losing their opponent's next pick. So that sort of makes sense coming out here and looking to hopefully use that protect to start a bit of a comeback here, gain a bit of momentum, hopefully be able to break point Australia on their next map pick.
Yeah, absolutely, and you do see that immediate shock on Fremont 1. Indo's pick here, protect and pick here, and another Fremont battle. So it'll be a battle of who's more consistent. I imagine Indonesia had some sort of plan for protecting this over Nomad 2. I expected a Nomad 2 protect. But this was an interesting pick, so maybe there's an easy mod at play here. But this map was quite hard on easy, so I'm curious to see how it will go.
A reminder that this is an
Yeah.
original.
It is an original,
Yes.
that's true.
The
By
creep
our beloved-
crafting map by who made the song? Because it's like an original song
It,
as
it,
well. It's not
it
just
literally
a
says
map.
right there, bro.
Amarissia.
Amarissia.
Don't freaking.
I won't ask
Sometimes,
questions. It's okay.
you know, you just don't think.
Sometimes you just
yes.
don't think.
Your words never
empty-headed.
Sometimes you're
you
just
don't.
too locked in with the commentating. You know, that's what's clearly going on.
Sometimes you think so hard you don't think.
Okay, Australia using a timeout. I assume this is fine, but I know some tournaments don't allow you to use a timeout on the opponent's pick. So I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure that's not the case. Most 6-digit tournaments don't do that, but
It might
Yeah,
be different
I'm
for
not sure.
newcomers.
This is
or
like
beyond.
my
And
honest reaction to what
NWC
is Kobe saying.
I
I mean,
suppose, bro.
NWC, like,
Cool to actually place this over here. Here now.
It's like a jump scare.
Is that jump scare?
Yeah, it popped up briefly. No! FNAF 2!
what?
Yeah, I guess the timeout did work. Not entirely sure. I guess it's allowed.
Oh yeah, I guess
more you know.
it's a bit late, but we need to lock in.
Also, I'd like to, like, I just want to say this. The reason I didn't actually just read the name off of there was because when I looked at the beat map download, because I played this map like today, I remembered reading the name of the map, like the name of the person who made the song, as No Cox, which is their Osu name, not their artist name. So when I saw the artist name, I was like, that's different, and I hesitated. That's why.
I did on reveal as well. I was about to say original by No Cox, and then I stopped and said no, Amaristia. But
Yeah,
yeah.
so that's
No Cox
why
is
I
our-
actually was doing that. I just had to double check that was actually the case, and I'm just not insane.
Yeah, because the No Cox is like our chronic reveal streamer. But yeah, we
Alright,
will
here
move
we
into the
go.
free mod 1 now.
We have
will dive
easy
into-
on. We have an overmod from both teams actually. We have two hiddens with Fortha and Dewam, and then Hard Rock and Cablian. We have the easy on average, the hidden on Jin, and the Hard Rock on Drift.
Yeah, Overmod must have been their strategy coming into this, but Australia not phased, as they do see another Overmod of their own. But a lot of pressure
I mean,
to
the
hold.
easy.
The easy is very much the hardest mod here, because missing on easy is way more punishing than missing on any other mod.
And also, I think even a no mod FC will still give you more score than an easy FC, I assume. Like, unless we have a higher than 2.0 times multiplier for the easy. So, like, the overmod, just purely on, like, score difference, if everybody FCs, will be in favor of Indo C here.
Yeah, but you're asking a lot. You do need high accuracy, and you are seeing high accuracy on the side of Indonesia,
Yep.
with hidden players comfortably SSing. So they will take this first lead going into the map at 170k.
Cablian is crazy act right now for Hard Rock. Like,
Yeah, definitely a.
97 on OD 9.1 Hard Rock.
Ooh,
Oh,
that's
but you do
really
see a miss from
bad.
Fortha. That's a
That
big
will
miss coming
start
out.
to swing the score. We will almost certainly need a break from Australia to see Indonesia C take this.
Yeah.
Another miss from Fortha, and Australia's not exactly clawing it back, but I think that will snowball ever so slightly. And the
I
easy
mean,
mod, I believe, is
with
carrying
averages
this.
score, I think right now Australia is like pretty much in the lead, especially with these repeated misses from Fortha. Like the score lead on the thing does not look that big, but the easy multiplier is not baked into that score lead.
Yeah,
So
and an average very comfortably doing well with this easy mod has to just hold out a little bit longer, and then the multiplier should add up here, because those misses from Fortha is really, really
No.
there
cause
goes the
trouble. But a
one. I
miss
think
from
it's too
Dalo,
late.
Yeah.
I think that
There's
will
no
change it.
time to like.
You see that
I
score
think
just...
even if Australia breaks here, it's just not enough.
Yeah, it definitely looks like it's gonna be GG, because that score is about to flip over to Australia at the very last moment. And even if it didn't, I think that easy multiplier carried.
Oh
But
no,
that will be...
this is like a 300k score lead here for Australia with the easy multiplier, almost
Yeah, and that's
certainly.
definitely a fumble final pick from Indo, as they
I
eventually...
I wouldn't say
And
it's a fumble considering it's a triple FC with like very good AC on Australia. Like they did
what?
very well. They had an FC and like a literal 1/100
Yeah,
miss.
that's what I'm saying. It's a
Like
fumble pick from sorry, a fumble protect from Indonesia, because Australia is just shown to be super confident.
I mean, but what do they protect realistically? Like I feel like
No mod one, no mod two.
like
But
I
yeah,
think
you will see Australia win here. That's a GG.
also yeah, auto modding 3-way because yeah, we love auto mod in OSU tournaments, just auto modding OSU
Free-
terms.
Freeway got flagged. I don't know why. What does
Well,
it
because
mean?
Auto mod is the
three
thing.
ways like a the not safe for work but like also is just like a 3-way FC, like it's just like
Guys, we
a
gotta
thing
say
that
Say
people
triple
do that.
FC, okay?
Yeah,
We need to say triple FC.
Bro, so stupid.
Yep,
What?
what we need to do is we need to add terms to auto mod such that it doesn't auto mod these things. Like we need to like
Free people have
we
seen. Oh.
like we need to add like phrases to auto mod such that it doesn't do this in future.
Since we will be
We'll see.
playing.
We'll see a TB for fun.
Yep.
Yeah, we have the custom map by Claudel and the custom background by Claudel.
I think
Custom
this
map by
was a
Claudel and
call-up.
Ira.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
and
it's
Ira as
not
well.
just...
Sorry.
Yeah, it's always
Yeah.
the collab who gets forgotten. GG.
I mean, it doesn't show in as a mapper, sadly. Pepe
well,
never
I don't-
introduced that thing in like how many years?
Yeah, they really need to add it such that you can like have multiple mappers on the thing. Like it obviously shows up when you look at like the diff name. It says mapped by both, but like it just says who the map set was mapped by instead of like who the actual map was mapped by, which is unfortunate. I feel like it's like the mappers put in a lot of effort, and then like it's just whoever gets to upload the map that gets like all of the screen credit for mapping the map.
Green or flame, because the Hard Rock 2, it got flamed a lot, and it was a collab. So I can just imagine Melissa is just like chilling, kicking back, and I'm just out here getting flamed. It's so funny.
Oh my god.
So it is a double-edged sword, but I do understand your point. It is kind of just on the client for showing only one mapper, because normally in the like map download itself, you see like, or even in the diff name, you often see like collab or something.
Well, yeah, I mean, you can add like multiple mappers to like a diff name. Like the diff is like I've lost an insane amount of time on on the website. It says I've lost an insane amount of time mapped by Ira and Caudle.
The
But
Claudio, you
like
should have done
obviously,
with we have lost an insane amount of time. That way you know it's like 2 people, surely.
yeah, like I've lost an insane amount of time makes it seem like it's just you. You're kind of like doing your collab mapper dirty, surely.
Yeah, it's a
Then
match.
never ask Polish what happened on round 32 Hard Rock 2.
Yeah, don't ask
Polish,
questions.
what happened?
Smile.
Nothing. Don't worry about it. Just like never ask what happened 1984.
Literally 1984. Yeah.
We're still waiting. And waiting.
Still. Is the red power outage again? Oh, match starts in 1:07. What do you mean?
What do you mean?
What is what is
Bro,
this
just
mean?
do MP start, hello?
What does this mean? What did they mean
Oh,
by this? Oh, here we go.
no. We are so back.
Bettergen, you want to play with Highbreaker. You want to play with Highbreaker.
You can just imagine you holding up like a fucking watch and swinging it back and forth. Like hypnotize him.
Okay, average. Oh,
Average, you wanna play the tiebreaker. Oh, no, she does wanna play the tiebreaker.
Yeah, it just takes a bit. It's like 20 client being scuffed. Okay, Powerneek did not put on no fail. What is
Okay.
it with Indo C players and not putting on no fail on like for fun maps?
It should be chill, right?
Yeah, I mean, it should be fine. It's just, like your scores won't submit for like scores or anything. So like on
well.
score v2, you don't lose score for having no fail. So anyway, this map like just for fun, but Indo currently has an ACK lead. Indo's actually had. Indo's actually, I feel like, had a lot of the ACK leads before then just like getting out comboed in a lot of these.
Yeah,
like,
it's like just an accuracy versus combo div, I think. They've always like had this early lead and then like a miss in the middle of the map. But then again, this is a long map. Sitting at like a near, like I believe it's just a 6-minute long map.
I mean, there goes 2 of the Oz players with 2 FCs still on the side of Indo. Average Gal and Jin finding the misses. Drift, the only one to hold. Cablian was the person who broke on Indo C before, so that's not the big combo that you're worried about on Indo C. Still has the double FC, but it's definitely not going to help that their recovery isn't there. What is this that the streamer is putting in the middle? Why?
You want to play TB.
Alright. Rift and Powerneek are the only ones with the FC. I mean, Powerneek's the one who didn't put on no fail. I mean, they're FCing, so.
I mean, fair enough. You
clearly
can leave no fail off. You can leave no fail off. It's chill. I understand it now.
Should have just played with sudden death. Like, why not? Like, alright. The combo is currently on this side of Australia though, with that better recovery from Jin. But the ACK lead is keeping things stable for the most part. In fact, the ACK lead is still bringing things towards Indonesia despite the slightly higher combo on their side. But there goes Dewama, now it's going to start to swing, and there goes Powerneek. Now it's going to start going with this FC still from Drift and the recovery from Jin.
Actually, full supporting combos here from Australia, both Jin and Average. Building up solid recoveries. Only one combo on the side of Indo being Cablian, who is slowly building up something. I'm surprised it hasn't flipped over to Australia yet with how big these combos are in comparison to Indo.
that's just the nature of long TBs. It takes a while for that combo to actually mean anything, and there goes the
Ooh,
FC from
there
Drift.
goes Drift.
Cablian is matching Gal, but Better Jin's combo currently isn't being matched, and there
Stop
goes Jin.
cursing! You're cursing!
Do
You're
not
actually cursing.
mention the other member of Australian, I swear to God.
You're average. Nice
Indonesia's
combo
G
average.
currently has the combo lead right now. Cablian matching average, but those supporting scores are better.
Wait,
Whoever
Drift, it
misses
was
out
a
of
Bancho
average and
miss.
Cablian-
Oh, it was Bancho,
How
never
was the
mind.
Bancho miss that long? I swear, bro. What? That was like 200 combo that it wasn't showing for, I swear. Alright. I think it undid at the break actually, because it jumped by 15k, like, towards Australia. Anyway, Drift's still holding the FC. Like, that has definitely changed the dynamics of this map. I mean, now it's just Australia's to lose.
Win.
As in, like, if they miss, like it's
If they miss.
like it's up to them whether, like, they. Okay, there goes average. We
And
we
there
have
goes Jin.
Drift, the only combo in Australia now, and it is actually swinging towards Indonesia because of the better AC and the 2 recovery combos.
Yeah,
the
those
recoveries
recovery
from
combos from
Cablian
Cablian
and
and Dewam.
Dewam. They're swinging
they're just
it.
slowly trailing.
The
but Drift
one-man
are combo
army
the
of Drift right now, it's not strong enough for the moment.
And you're just saying, like, in Hopus, my
Focus
hidden
my
three.
hidden 3. What is
What
this?
is-
What did Drift mean by that?
Drift, you've got some explaining to do. Not only just for whatever you meant there, but for also your combo.
Over.
I do not see what happened.
Yeah, you've got a
smoked
1,000
some
combo.
stuff on the screen.
Yeah, 1,000 combo
The
from Cablian
combo-
here. Dewam also trailing with a recovery combo. And
How-
is Drift
how did
combo
it just
enough to
jump?
hold this?
How's the rest of seeing this? Holy cow.
I don't know how the score lead just keeps jumping towards Australia every time it flips
It's
over.
so close.
Like,
It's genuinely that close.
like it literally flipped over to Indo
Oh,
and then
but
it jumped
Cablian-
10,000. But there goes
It might have been just
Cablian.
an accuracy. But Cablian miss, and it's only Dewam, and there's like 10,000 in the way of Indo and winning a second map for this match, even though it is just a show match.
It is
genuinely
going
that close.
down.
Look
No,
at this outro here, this is actually
down
so
now.
insane.
That one
It's like 30k.
is now
If
over
Drift
1
misses,
key
like-
combo.
Yeah, why is Drift FCing this? Like,
What is going on?
Should have buffed the
So-
tiebreaker.
Should have buffed Steepy. Drift just chill FC on and finishes out on the portal cube sliders. Meant to be
so,
sunglasses, but it looks like portal
why-
cube.
why was Drift not screened? This is the real question.
Oh my god.
I mean, we know why, but
It's because he's a
we-
multi-account. He's a multi-just.
That's insane.
wait, what? Drift is a multi?
Yeah, he's a multi.
Who's his multi then? If
I hear this guy
if you're gonna
called
say
us-
that he's a multi, you gotta say
I hear it's Sorax Bay's multi-account.
Thorax.
Okay, that's a
don't
joke.
know.
He said, first thing I hear when I tap back into stream, he's a multi. Sorax said,
I
how
mean-
do you know?
What I will say is, did say that they wanted to make a multi to play an NWC. I'm just saying.
Is Scandal?
Have you ever heard Burbisk and Drift talk at the same time in a VC?
Anyways, guys, don't we want to
I
end the
have.
stream?
Yes.
I haven't, but I have heard of ending the stream because that match is done. And congratulations to Australia for winning the match, and GGWP to Indo for showing up and giving some nice accuracy on some of these picks. Is there another lower
mean-
bracket?
I mean, nice scores as well. Like, yeah, can we see the bracket? But yeah, like like NWC still had some very nice scores. Like it may have been like a pretty like a 5-1 like pretty rough match, but like they still did very well. All
Yeah,
right,
you'll see Australia fight against
Australia,
USA or the fuck
Switzerland,
Switzerland. Why is it
A,
CHA?
because CH is the country code for Switzerland, and then it's A because
I
it's
did not know
Switzerland
this.
A.
And then you'll see Indo C fight off against
Yeah, wait,
Taiwan A
Taiwan,
or Malaysia A.
Malaysia.
So good luck to
Yes.
them in the losers bracket, and good luck to Australia in the winners bracket. And stay tuned for some more matches coming later. I believe the next match is in like an hour.
Let me check.
15 UTC. No, 13 UTC. 13 UTC is the next match.
Oh, so quite a few. So 3 hours or so.
It's
No, 1 hour. I'm actually
yeah,
so
it's 1
smart.
hour.
Yeah. Wait.
For some reason I thought like
yeah,
1 a.m. my time.
it's like almost 1 hour.
Yeah, so stay tuned for that next match, and I guess that's kind of it. And I'll just say 07.
07.